for recording purposes, I will begin by saying that I'm Sherry Rappaport with Urban Yoga in Palm Springs. Welcome, and thanks for joining us today for yoga. We're going to do a gentle flow, but we're going to specifically do a series of poses. For lack of a better name, I just call it the strap work. So it's if you have a yoga strap at home, that will be great, but I'll go ahead and cue, and you can even kind of do these without a strap, but the strap is really beneficial. It's really kind of really gets into the inner thigh, the outer thigh, the hamstrings, the IT band specifically, which is a really dense tendon that runs from the groin to the outer knee. Often gets really tight because we sit a lot. So let's begin in a comfortable seat. You can choose to cross legs, Sukhasana. Right, there's one option. That's comfortable for you. You can choose, and I'm up on a block because I have just naturally tight hips, and being up on a block allows for my need to work towards having my hips staying a little higher than the knees, which allows for me to have a nice long side body, not slouchy. So that's the one option. I'm going to choose the option of hero's pose, sitting back on the heels. I have a block underneath me to really get my posture nice and tall. So we'll begin in a seat, a comfortable seat. You can even have legs out in front of you. But what we're really looking for is the grounding through the sit bones. And I like to say, don't be shy. You can pull the flesh away from the buttocks and reach back and just pull that flesh back and feel the sit bones nicely grounded. And feel nice and long through the side body. You can quite deliberately roll the shoulders up, back, and down and feel a nice opening through the chest, the heart center. The arms and hands are completely relaxed, and the hands rest in the lap. You can have the palms facing up or palms facing down. Stay relaxed with the hands and the palms. Like a lot of times I see people kind of grabbing. But we're going to take a little time here at the beginning of the practice in a seat to breathe and to settle, to become present for the practice so that we can come to yoga. Really beautiful self-care, mindfulness, right? We kind of put aside the busy day and the judgments and connect to the breath and movement, breath and stillness. So if you're comfortable here in the seat, you can close your eyes from top to bottom. Dive inside. Take a few cleansing breaths. It's a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Let it go. Let's do that again. Emptying out completely. Seal the lips and begin the natural breath. The gentle inhale and exhale through the nose. Very simple and sometimes challenging. Just the inhale, just the exhale. No need to manipulate or force the breath. Just notice what's here right now. Of course, our busy mind will keep thinking, and planning, and ruminating. We can just let go of the thoughts as they arise. Save yourself thinking, and then return to the inhale and the exhale. Letting the breath be the anchor. Maybe we return again and again to starting over with just this inhale, just this exhale. Let's sit for a few moments and breathe. And now we'll bring hands together in prayer position at the heart center. This is called Anjali Mudra. Taking this pose in honor of the practice, in honor of our self-care, in honor of coming together, even over even over Zoom, to come together, to practice together, support each other in our wellness. Beautiful. Release the hands, blink open the eyes. Beautiful. Let's just begin some simple movement with the breath. Inhaling, arch the hands up and overhead, look up. On the exhale, the palms face out, the arms come down, look down. And continue this movement with the breath. And now the next time your arms come overhead, leave them there and look forward. Beautiful. Notice the arms and hands reaching while the shoulders relax down. We tend to bunch up the shoulders. I know I do, always reminding myself. And from here, let's do a little heart opener. So bring the arms into cactus arms, really appropriate for the desert. So it looks like this, and my triceps are parallel to the ground. On the inhale, just shine the heart, just the heart center, up towards the ceiling where the wall and the ceiling meet. Lead with the chin so you don't collapse through the back of the neck, and breathe. Just slightly kind of squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just a little heart opener. Yeah, if you've got a shoulder issue, just do it one arm. Okay. And let's come on back to center, lower the arms. And Andrew, is this okay for you if you intertwine your hands behind your back? Yeah. Have a slight bend in the elbows and try that same heart opener with the hands intertwined behind the back. Just shine that heart up a little bit. See, that feels better on the shoulder. We're still opening up the heart. And release and let it go. You can shake out the arms and the hands. Beautiful. Let's take a little twist here, in a seated twist. The left hand will come to the outside of the right thigh. The right hand comes behind you, close to the body where the tailbone ends. So you don't want to be leaning back. Bring that arm close to the body, that hand close to the body, and look out over your right shoulder as you take a gentle twist. Beautiful. Really like a nice tall spine. Maybe as you breathe, you feel yourself getting a little taller. And maybe as you exhale, you rotate a teeny bit more into the twist. Bring the face back to center and come on out of the twist. Nice. You can roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and take a breath, cleansing breath. And we'll do that on the other side. My right hand, outer left thigh, left hand behind you, close to the body where the tailbone ends. Look over the left shoulder as you take that gentle twist. Bring the face back to center and come on out of the twist. Beautiful. Maybe a little more shoulder stuff going to really getting into the back, the upper back, and between the shoulder blades. Let's do eagle arms. So bring the arms out in front, palms facing in. And so the arms are in line with the shoulders. Boom. Yeah. Cross your right arm over your left at the elbow. Bend the elbows, reach around and grab palm to palm or whatever version of that you have. On the inhale, lift the elbows. On the exhale, bring the arms away from the body. We're going to demo that from the side. So I said, lift the elbows, bring the arms away from the body and breathe. So breathe into the back of the heart center, between shoulder blades. Turn around. On the next, on the exhale, just let your hands come wide. Feel the arms floating down. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Take a cleansing breath. And on the other side, so the arms right up in line with the shoulder, palms facing in. This time the left arm is going to cross the right at the elbow. Bend the elbows and reach around, grab palm to palm. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, bring the arms away from the body and breathe. Beautiful. Exhale, release the arms, the hands come wide, float the arms down. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and take a cleansing breath. Beautiful. You've been sitting long enough. Let's come into the tabletop, hands and knees, and get ready for cat and cow. I like to use a folded blanket for padding under the knees. In the tabletop, the knees are right under the hips, the hands are right under the shoulders. Look at your hands, the forefingers point forward. And then finally the triceps roll in. Looks like this. When you're ready, begin cat and cow. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look through the legs, and continue. Continue cat and cow. I just want to make a few points. Sometimes people tend to get some movement in their arms, bending the elbows. Really, in cat and cow, in classic cat and cow, the arms and the legs remain stable, and it's just the spine and the head following and rocking, or moving in a wave-like motion. So this is really just a lovely way to begin warming up the spine, begin to practice gently. And come back to a neutral spine. Beautiful. Let's come on back to the heels. We're ready to come on down to the back and get ready for the strap work. So come to your back. Again, now I like to use blankets. I'm a big fan of props. So I have the blanket folded in half. I'm going to fold it in a quarter. And this is going to be a beautiful neck support under my neck. So when you're laying there, typically if you're laying on the mat and there's nothing under your neck, there's a big space right here. So I'm going to come lay down to where top of my shoulders reach the edge of the blanket and my head is beautifully supported. Get the strap ready. Now that we're on the back and you've got the blanket nicely settled, feels good. Bring your knees into the chest. You can just start with, and can you see me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Can't tell from when I'm laying down. Bring your hands to the kneecaps and you can rock from side to side. You can make circles with the knees. If you're circling, be sure to reverse the direction. And one more option here is you can bring the knees wide and pull them in towards your armpits, getting the lower back nice and flat on the mat. So these are just lovely options for lower back release and self-massage. Feels good. Anytime you're having the lower back frenzies, you come on down to the floor, knees into chest. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very tender in my lower back.
Lower back, okay. Well, the good thing we're doing some of these poses on the mat. So when you're ready, go ahead, bring the feet to the mat. Get a hold of the strap. I want to say that we're going to use the full length of the strap, right? But for now, I'm just folding it in half so I can identify, there's the center, there's the middle, right? Okay, I've got approximately the middle of the strap. Bring your knees in, begin to bring your feet towards the ceiling. go ahead and place the strap on the balls of your feet, not the toes, not the ankles, not the heels or the arches, the balls of the feet, right there. And I'm going to lower my arms and shoulders, just looking at that. And now I'm going to make sure my feet are hips distance apart. So your feet are not together. There's a little bit of distance. It's not a lot of distance. Feet are in line with the hips. Now you can reach up. So keep the shoulder blades on the ground, the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Just reach up and grab the sides of the strap. Beautiful. And now, very specifically in this series, we're going to keep both legs active. And I'm going to say, activate the front of the thighs up here. But another way to describe it, pull up on the front of the thighs, activating those muscles. So we're keeping balance. We're going to be stretching here, but supporting here. Keeping the legs active. Also, flex the feet, press out to the balls of the feet. Feel that. Holding the sides of the strap for support. Shoulders stay on the mat. Active legs, feel that, pressing out through the balls of the feet. And in fact, for a little bit of curiosity, say, go ahead and bring your feet towards your face a little bit, see what's going on with the hamstrings. Not too much, just checking it out. Beautiful. Bring the feet back to center. Lovely. We're going to release the left foot from the strap and lower the leg down. If you want to get a little core work, you can lower it down super slowly, maybe hover the heel. The left leg's coming down to the mat. Go ahead and just place it down there. And once the foot lands, pick up the head and look at your left toes. Make sure the foot is not splayed out. The toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, and we're active through both legs. Now bring both sides of the strap into the right hand. On the inhale, bring your right leg towards your face a little bit, and then go ahead and open up your right leg to the right, using the strap for support. My left hand comes to my left hip bone and kind of anchors it so that both hips stay grounded. I'm just going to get up and take a look at Andrew here. How's that feel?
Okay.
Good. And you're staying active through the leg on the ground, active through the leg in the strap, and breathe. It's this, these are slow and static kind of stretches. So it's a really nice time to get back in touch with the breath. And if there's a lot of sensation, where can you soften? Maybe you soften the face and release the jaw and you connect to the breath. Find ease where you can. Of course, if anything ever feels pinchy or sharp pain, back out of it or come out completely. Always take care of yourself. Now on the inhale, using the strap, bring your right leg back to center. Voila. Bring both sides of the strap into the left hand. And here's where we're going to get into the IT band. So the strap's in the left hand. Bring your right foot towards your face a couple of inches, and then to the left, but just a couple of inches. No more than 3 to 5 inches to the left. And maybe here's where you begin to feel the sensation of that IT band, which runs from the groin to the outer right knee. Maybe you're feeling it. Stay active through both legs, pushing out through the balls of the feet. Breathe. You feeling it, Andrew?
It's okay.
Good. For me, there's a lot of sensation in this one, especially on the left side.
I feel it, but that's just in the right spots.
Feels like it's getting in the right spots.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. All right, let's inhale the right leg back to center. Either side of the strap comes into each hand again. And on the next inhale, bring your left foot back into the strap to meet the right. Placing, the strap across the balls of the feet. And just take a moment to notice the left compared to the right. Maybe that you're feeling the energy pulsating through the right leg. Beautiful. Now we're going to release the right foot from the strap and slowly lower the right leg down. Maybe it's not so slow, maybe it's super slow. Go at your own pace. Take care of your body. But when the foot lands, look at your right toes, make sure they're pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Both sides of the strap coming to the left hand now. Inhaling the left foot towards your face and then open up the leg out to the left. Strap is supportive. Maybe the right hand anchors the right hip bone, so you keep both of the hips grounded. Getting into the inner thigh on the left side. Way up into the groin. Maybe a cleansing breath feels good. Next, inhale using the strap, bring the left leg back to center. Bring both sides of the strap into the right hand. On the inhale, bring your foot towards your face, couple of inches, and then go to the right, just a few inches. Oh my gosh. IT band on the left. On the inhale, bring your left leg back to center. Bring either side of the strap into each hand. Bring your right foot back into the strap to meet the left. Feet hips distance apart. And now again, maybe bring your feet a little bit towards your face and see any difference, maybe, maybe not. Just notice. Bring the legs back to center. And then using the strap for support, go ahead and open up your legs into a big, wide V. There's the inner thighs and breathe. Let's kind of revisiting the stretches. Good belly breaths feel good here. And now pulling on the ends of the strap, bring your feet back to center. Hallelujah, release the strap and set it aside. Bring your knees back into the chest with the hands on the kneecaps where we began. You can do those rocking, circling. Holding the knees towards the armpits. Find little lower back release. That's the strap work. Nice way to get into the legs without having to bend forward, put strain on the lower back. When you're ready, bring your feet to the mat, knees are bent. I'm going to lift my head and just remove the blanket. Bring your hands to the back of the thighs and begin to rock and roll on the spine. Yeah, you can let the momentum propel you. We'll come to an upright seat, boom, all the way up. Swing the legs behind. Find your tabletop again. And get ready. Those four fingers forward, triceps rolled in. Tuck the toes, press the hips back, lift the hips up. Let's find our first down dog of the practice. Makes you feel pretty warmed up. I'm just going to take a look at the screen. The down dog, you know, heels can be off the mat, knees can be bent. For the upper body, we really want to have those four fingers pointing forward, triceps rolled in so that those elbow creases are pointing forward, and then pressing under the bones of the forefinger and thumb. That keeps the shoulders safe. Beautiful. Let's take a little runner's lunge. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, step or assist, and I'm going to demo an assist. My hand is on the ankle, I'm assisting my right foot, walking it forward. Lower the hips down, leaving the left knee and the left heel lifted. The right knee is safely over the ankle, bring your chest forward. This is called runner's lunge. I'll get into the top of the thigh here. And breathe. Bring your hands to the mat. You can drag or step your right foot back to the down dog. And we'll go to the other side, the left leg up and back behind, bend the knee. I'm going to demo that assist. Here's my left foot. I'm going to bring my hand on the ankle. Help step that foot forward. Lower the hips down and make sure that the left knee is right over the ankle. Chest coming forward, reaching back to the top of my right knee. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back to the down dog one more time. Just slide and put back. And now bend your knees deeply. Look forward, walk or step. Take long little steps to feet forward. Go ahead, bend your knees deeply and press into your feet as you roll up. Coming to a standing position, so the knees are bent. Yeah, rolling up slowly. I'm going to demo that for you, and just you watch me. Pressing, so my knees are bent, pressing with the feet, and I just got the head hangs. Kind of unfurl. Yeah, I think that's better for you. Beautiful. We'll come to warrior one from standing. So coming to the top of the mat, bring your right foot to the top of the mat, near the right edge of the mat. Step or heel toe your left foot back. The left foot is towards the left edge of the mat, so there's some space between my legs. Go ahead and bend into the right knee. My hips are pointing towards the right knee. And getting my knee right over the ankle. And so not too far forward or too far back, right here. And by having this nice, good stance, strong stance, and allowing my torso to be upright. Lift the arms up by the ears. And this is warrior one. Okay with that?
Yeah.
Cool, okay, I'm just checking out. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and take one of those heart openers again. So bring the hands in, the arms into cactus arms, like that. Still facing towards the right knee. And then just shine, and this is good to see from my side, shine the heart up towards where the wall and the ceiling meet. Slightly pinch the shoulder blades together, just slightly. Really you're meeting with the heart, chin. You're not going to collapse to the back of the neck. Feel the opening through the heart. Bring your torso back to center, arms overhead, hands come down to frame the front foot, and take a down dog. Step back, take your time to find your down dog. And let's do that again. So bend your knees deeply, look forward, walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, let the arms and head hang, press into your feet, and slowly roll up. Head and arms hang, press into your feet, coming back to a standing pose. Beautiful. I'm just going to come to the other edge of the mat here. So from the top of the mat, this time the left foot comes to the top towards the edge, left edge of the mat. Step or heel toe your right foot back. You have a comfortable stance. And my right foot is more towards the right edge of the mat. And it is on an angle, so it's not here. I'm pushing my heel out. Then into the left knee. So facing that left knee, arms come up. Warrior one on the other side. Virabhadrasana one. And we'll take that little heart opener again, this time in a different way. Lower the arms down, Intertwine the hands behind the back, keeping a little bend in the elbows. And just shine your heart up towards where the wall will see me. Hands can stay close to the body, but maybe bring them away slightly. You don't want to lock out the elbows. Bring your body back to center, undo the arms, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot forward. And when you're ready, sit back into chair pose. So we're coming back to the top of the mat. Keep your hips distance, sit back into the chair. Even if you don't have your arms up, you can do it like that, yeah. I'm going to come over like this. So they're in line, kind of with my ears, palms facing in. Okay to stick the buttocks out because that will activate the front and back of the thighs. This is chair pose, strong thigh muscles. On an inhale, come up to rise and roll the arms. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, take a cleansing breath. Let's come into warrior two from standing. Coming to the top of the mat. Bring your right foot to the center of the mat. Heel toe or step your left foot back. Find a comfortable stride. And the left heel comes out slightly, so the foot's on an angle. That allows for this thigh to roll in, this thigh to roll out. Okay? And the arch and the heel are pretty much in alignment. Settling that right knee right over the ankle. And quite deliberately, I'm going to bring my hips and belly button towards the open part of my body here. Then the arms come out from the shoulders, palms face down, look out over the right hand. And there you have warrior two. You can see in the monitor here when my arm gets out of alignment. Let's take reverse warrior. So left arm relaxes down. And right arm, flip the palm up and the arm comes over the ear. Yeah. As you continue to bend into the right knee, you can feel the activity along the right side of the body, that nice stretch, energizing the right side of the body. And come back, find that warrior two again. Lower the arms, straighten the leg, bring the toes forward. And just go ahead and step to the top of the mat again. Let's do that on the other side. So left foot in the center of the mat. Find your nice stride. Heel and the arch in alignment with the back heels out a little bit. Warrior two. Yes, whenever you ever need to do one-armed warriors, do it. We're going to reverse the warrior. So that's left palm flips up, bring that left arm over the ear, the palm facing down. Opposite. So the knee that's bent is the arm that comes over the ear. Other way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And if that's the short sore shoulder, keep your hands on your waist and just bend back. It can be this, it can be this. We'll come back to warrior two. Lower the arms, straighten the legs, bring the toes forward. So yeah, look at us. We're in a wide-legged stance. Might as well take a little forward fold while we're here. So with the legs wide and the toes parallel, bring the toes in and the heels out a little bit, like a pigeon toed. Bring your hands to the waist. And with a flat back, come to a forward fold. Now, depends on your hamstring flexibility. Some people will bring blocks, I've got one here. Some people will bring a block, 1 or 2 blocks, to use as support. Let's make this as far as they go. If you have more hamstring flexibility, bring the hands to the mat. In the forward fold, we want to keep the front of the thighs activated as we stretch through the back. Good. Nice. Yeah. And on the next inhale, we'll all come to halfway lift, flat back. Maybe it looks like this. We're looking at the floor. Bring your hands to the waist, and as you press into the feet, this time with a flat back, pressing into the feet, come on up to rise. Coming up to rise. Coming to standing. Yeah, nice. Very good. Let's come on down to the back. And yeah, come on down to the mat and come into the back again. Get some release in the lower back. Laying down with feet on the mat. Bring your feet to the edges of the mat. The arms are out wide. Just go ahead and rock the knees from side to side. They don't have to land. You don't have to go really deep. You can go just gentle. Another lower back massage. Glutes. And sometimes I think another sticking point and agitation for sciatica are the hips. So we're going to do figure 4, give our hips some love and some opening and see if that's going to be helpful. So bring your feet in line with the hips. Bring your right ankle on top of the left knee. And keep your right foot flexed. So not this, but this. And we're keeping the right foot flexed to protect the knee joint. This is getting into our figure 4. When you're ready, bring your hands behind the left thigh as you bring your legs in. And you're bringing the legs in more towards the left shoulder. I'm keeping my right foot flexed. As best you can, relax your head, relax your shoulders, and imagine that you can drop the tailbone down. Visualize the tailbone melting towards the ground as you bring the legs in. An option here, some people enjoy straightening the left. Choose your adventure. I find I get deeper into the pose with my left leg bent, and you can keep that leg completely relaxed. Keep the right foot flexed as you bring the legs in. Try to relax the shoulders and release the jaw, soften the face. And as we hold for a little bit, you can connect to the breath. Breathe in. Beautiful. Lower that left foot down, undo the cross of the legs. Breathe, take a cleansing breath. And we'll go to the other side. The left ankle comes on top of the right knee and the left foot stays flexed. Intertwine your hands behind the right thigh as you bring the legs in towards the right shoulder, not across the body, but more right that right leg in line with the right shoulder. Lower the right foot to the mat, undo the cross of the legs. And we'll go back to where we started. So your feet are kind of wide towards the edges of the mat. And just gently rock from side to side, the knees from side to side. You don't have to put them all the way down to the ground, just a little gentle rocking. Beautiful. And let's try banana asana while we're on the back. So go ahead and just bring your legs long, right? We're on our back. Bring your arms above your head, palms facing up. If that hurts the shoulder, we do it with one arm. Banana asana. Go ahead and walk both feet over to the right. Walk your upper body, move your upper body to the right so that you're making a C shape or you're like a banana. And just feel the lengthening to the left side and breathe. Maybe this is it. Another option, a couple of options. You want to go deeper. The right hand can grab onto the left wrist and give a little assist to pull a little further. If you want to go a little deeper than that, the right ankle rests on top of the left. Here we are, banana asana, lengthening through the left side of the body. Breathe. If you've taken the bind, release the hand, release the foot, walk the feet and the upper body back to center, take a breath. We'll go to the other side, walk both feet over to the left, the upper body to the left, making a C shape. Maybe the left hand grabs the right wrist and the left foot rests on the right ankle. No, it's the right ankle on top of the left. If you've taken the binds, release the hand, release the foot, walk the body back to center. And we'll take a couple of simple twists here as we begin to wind down. Bring the knees into the chest. And with the left hand to the outside of the right knee, bring both knees over to the left. If they don't land, you can always bring a block under the bottom thigh, under the bottom knee, like this. And the left hand is an assist to the outer right knee.
On the clock.
Nice. If you want to get your neck involved in this twist and go a little higher up on the spine, you can look out over your right hand. An option. Come back to center, the knees come back to center. And with the right hand to the outer left knee, bring both knees to the right. Maybe look out over your left hand. And come on back to center. I think we'll do another twist. Let's do another twist. So with feet on the mat, knees bent, arms down by the side, press into your feet, lift your hips a couple of inches, move them to the right a couple of inches and set them down. Lengthen out the left leg long on the mat. Bring your right knee into the chest. And here again with your left hand, bring your right knee across the body. Another twist. And sometimes I take my thumb, this would be my left thumb, hook it into the hip crease right here. And on an inhale, I lengthen my spine. And on an exhale, maybe I rotate a little bit more. Like a chiropractic adjustment. Lengthening the spine, twisting a little. On the inhale, bring your right knee back to center. Both feet come onto the mat and straighten out your spine. Take a breath. We'll go to the other side. Pressing into the feet, lift your hips a couple of inches, move them to the left a couple of inches and set them down. Straighten out the right leg long on the mat. Bring your left knee into the chest and with the right hand, guide your left knee across the body to the right. Yeah. On the inhale, bring your left knee back to center, both feet come to the mat, straighten out the spine. Take a breath. And a la Kristen, go ahead and tap out the tailbone, gently tap the tailbone down. Just gently tap, 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 tap the tailbone. Beautiful. And finally, bringing the knees deeply into the chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. On the inhale, bring your forehead up to the knees, hug in with appreciation and gratitude for your body, thanking the body. Exhale, let it all go. Come into Shavasana. Yeah, find your beautiful corpse pose with feet splayed out. You can wiggle the feet. I like to bring my hands actually to the top, kind of to my waist, and pull the flesh down on the buttocks and getting my lower back nice and grounded. I also like to roll my shoulder blades under, right? And want to tuck them under, get nice and open through the chest. For me, the arms are away from the body, palms facing up. You can rock your head gently from side to side. Wiggle and squiggle around until you find comfort and ease. This is our Shavasana. Nowhere to go and nothing to do. Rest for a few minutes in Shavasana. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace. Begin to deepen your breath. begin to explore some tiny movements. Begin to bring yourself back. Roll to one side and rest in the fetal position. When you're ready, come on up. Andrew, we got you on time. Namaste, my friend. Good to see you again. Take good care.
Thank you, Sherry, very much. It was
You're
very
welcome.
pleasant.
12:50. Yeah, take care.
Bye. See
Namaste.
you next time.
May see you. And for everybody else on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. The light in me sees and knows the light in you. Namaste.